Hi guys. So today we're going to talk about Thailand's abortion law, and we are from Faculty of Political Science at Thammasat University. My name is Methavi, and I am majoring in Public Administration.
My name is Supakan Sirungrangwit. I am majoring in International Affairs.
My name is Pridakon Homthong. I'm majoring in Public Administration.
My name is Natcha Siwarangit. I am majoring in Public Administration.
My name is Seksit Yamsongwonsak. I am a government and politics.
Abortion is a long-standing debate in Thai society. It turns out that women and children are the real victims of the problem. The number of illegal abortions is estimated to among 130,000 cases per year. Although there is a lot of factors throughout the numbers, such as beliefs, tradition, society that resist abortion. But to top it off, it is against the law. In Section 301 and 302 of the Criminal Code, especially in Section 301, which is unconstitutional, it defines the offense to women who make themselves miscarriages with 3-year imprisonment, 30,000 fine, with unlimited pregnancy time. Illegal abortion became the most possible solution and a popular choice, which is extremely dangerous due to the health standards are not regulated. And even they survived, mothers and children would have poor quality lives since the accidental pregnancies are mostly in teenagers, and that leads to the poor quality populations. We can say illegal abortion is apparently a social problem now. Currently, legal abortion is a mass and controversial issue in Thailand. There is a movement demanding and raising awareness of the abortion issue. Many people believe that legalizing abortion and fewer conditions are the ones that can actually solve the problem in long term, causing society to become more interested in this issue. But since the topic is responsive, the clash of principles, whether it is the freedom of women's bodies or the life of the fetus to be born as human beings, moral values, beliefs in the context of changing society and relevance to the demographic matters of the state as well. It has led to a wide debate about the scope and the content of the law, even among the advocates of the amendment. Therefore, Thailand's abortion law is an interesting topic and has many impacts on Thai people. We, our group members, had been studying and monitoring the movement, progresses, and the future of abortion law in Thailand. And this is what we've got.
I will talk about a summary of situations of Thai abortion law. The amendments to the abortion law is a very popular issue in Thai society, especially at the time of awakening of democratic and progressive movement. This amendment is not only affecting women in Thai society, but also affect the concept of Thai society. The coalition process began with a petition to the Constitutional Court of the Dr. Sismai Cherchat, a physician of volunteer network for a safe termination of pregnancy. Later on, February 19, 2020, the Constitutional Court ruled that the Section 301 of Criminal Code is unconstitutional. The court suggests that this law be revised. Therefore, the cabinet passed a resolution to the amended section to according with the decision of Constitutional Court. So we can see the cabinet proposed the draft law to the parliament along with the Move Forward Party who proposed a draft law on this matter as well. Later on January 20, 2020, the House of Representatives passed a resolution to amend the Criminal Code on abortion based on the condition that abortion is permitted while gestational age of 12 weeks. After that, on January 25, 2020, the Thai Parliament voted recognize abortion in the first 12 weeks of the pregnancy. While resolving the law was successful, a resistance from conservative and support from progressive emerged throughout the amendment process. Conservative groups often have a proposal that refer the religious or moral principality of society, and progressive groups often have a proposal that refer a right on human body. Conservative such as Niyom Vejgama, member of representative, refer the Buddhist principle that abortion is wrong, or after the pass of the law. Conservative groups such as the Abortion Opposition Network submit a registered request a review of abortion law to the parliament. For the progressive side, there was a forward push for unconstitutional abortion law from the Move Forward Party, but it was not concise. All the activist movement that really for rights over the female body during the parliamentary process. However, the condition of the abortion law remain concern from the experts. For example, Assistant Professor Dr. Narakaran Bunmi, a law lecturer at Thammasat University, comment that it is a concern to tie the law to the medical council guideline, as the medical council guideline were issued by a single group without opinion of the House of Representatives. In addition, Sumari Toktong, a member of Women Alternative Support Network for Alified Pregnant Women, comment that determination of pregnancy can be a problem in practice, as the time consuming process can lead a longer pregnancy than the raw configurable. Nevertheless, these amendments represent an important step of right over female body. Thararat Panya, a women's rights campaigner, comment that we cannot dismiss the guilt of women at this time, but we feel that from a country that does not allow women to be have an abortion, moving to this day is considered good, but the struggle is not over yet. Overall, this significant amendment is not only a legislative process, but it reflects the idea struggle in Thai society. This struggle is highly controversial in society and active in and out the parliament. However, the effect and activists on law abortion still exist, and its interest to follow up this movement in the future.
As we have been following the change over the past 3 months, we know the significance of this change. If you look with the eyes of an outsider who is not having problems with yourself, you may not be able to visualize why legal abortion is so important. But the point of view of those who push this issue for years also saw that weak laws or social values force women to have no right to choose. So it should be time to give them more options and raise the issue in order to seriously resolve this issue. In the old abortion law, many people are still afraid that if they go to have an abortion, there will be a cause of being an offense under the law. But the new abortion law revised the law to make abortion less legal and less conditional, something that can resolve long-term problems. This allows women to access service faster, more convenient, not punish women who do abortions because they don't want women to have illegal abortions, which can lead to injury and death. The reason for this change is why it happened. After we follow the change over the past 3 months, we have an opinion that, according to social values, abortion is immoral. But if considered in the law in Thailand, it's not even banned because abortion is permitted in some cases. But there were only stored illegal documents. It's something that most people should know, so only a very few people know. And the problem that follows from ignorance is the same as forcing women who are not ready to decide to opt for an unsafe abortion instead. In today's Thai society, there is a movement to raise awareness of the problem of abortion, causing society to turn more attention to this issue. This led to a wide debate about the scope and content of the law. The abortion law was thus addressed how modifications need to be made, with the group pushing forward the amendment to women's rights. In addition, Thailand now attaches great importance to its own rights and freedoms, having body rights and equality. Therefore, the old abortion law was a law that created inequality. That is the source of this solution.
We agree with this call to amend the abortion law, but we do not agree with the result of all this amendment to the abortion law, because the period or age of pregnancy can be legally abortion is too short. Our group think that this can still be improved because overseas abortion can be done during the gestational age than this abortion law prescribes. And our group think that this amendment to the abortion law will certainly have positive effect on the country in the future, even though it's just a small step that has been achieved. Because when the children grows up, where the parents have decided that they are ready or capable enough to raise another life, the children can grow up to be effective people of society. This will also reduce the risk of populations in effective rank of training and family care. It also reduces the life-threatening impact of people who have made illegal abortions or illegal drugs purchases that adversely affect the life of mothers and children. From our group of 3 women who have been following closely to the amend the abortion law, this is an issue that many women are interested in and expected, even if we are not pregnant or want to have an abortion right now. But we are the people who have been affected by the abortion law, which we greatly agree with the amend the abortion law. Why it is not as great an achievement as we would like, it is one that has taken another step forward in claiming our right to be justified in terms of both the safety of the body and the mind. Moreover, legal abortion could also increase the quality of nations' populations. The first thing our group expects Thailand must have a lawful and safe abortion facility. This will reduce the maternal mortality and prevent the birth of children from illegal drugs as well. The secondly is wanted to revise the abortion law in respect of the gestational age of abortion to be able to abort up to 24 weeks gestation without the discretion of the doctor. It can be done by the patient, and doctor does not have to break the law. From the old abortion law, which can abortion during the gestation period up to 12 weeks. Finally, giving information and knowledge in both the public and the educational sector. Giving the information to the public doesn't necessarily mean more people knowing it, people gonna do the abortion. It's not. The knowledge is important because knowledge and information, what we can know, even though we have no problem about it, but we know it. The public sector should declare more about what optional people have so that they do not have to buy illegal drugs or do illegal abortion. It's safe for mothers and children.
After the law was amended to extend abortion rights and harm, there were issues that stakeholder groups should understand and adjust to the changes. The first group is women who are direct stakeholders. They should be aware of the new law that has changed and understand that abortion is a right for them to make their own decisions and not be subject to family, social, or religious dominance. The women who want to have an abortion can get some advice from 1663 and RSA. The next group is the family, who should understand the right to abortion and allow the woman of making independent decisions. The next group of people is medical organization. They should adjust their thinking about the right to have an abortion. They must not use personal norm to refuse to access and they are against the law. The medical council should revise its regulation and announcement to be in the line with the new laws. And hospitals may increase department and medical staff to support the growing number of abortions. The last group is religion institution and Thai Buddhist society. They should improve their attitude about abortion. They should understand that the right to abortion is a legal law that is within the public norm and cannot be combined with personal norms. As from the forecast of possible changes this year or next year, after we follow the changes over 3 months, we think that after the abortion law has been changed, the abortion rate will gradually increase slightly due to people may be aware of the change. Must likely be legal abortion, with the rate of illegal abortion and death rate will drop gradually as well. The highest abortion rate may make those who disagree with the freedom of abortion more likely to oppose the law or propose a revert to the old law, especially in the past few months, as the law has just announced, which it has not yet been very stable. In the field of medical institutions, we expect most hospitals to adjust to the new law. The medical council may revise regulations so that the work of doctor is not contrary to the right to abortions. As the number of especially clinics about legal abortions is increasing and the difficulty in accessing it is likely to decline. Overall, we believe that within the next 1 and 2 years, the issue of women's rights will be put forward and campaigned. The abortion law will be revised by extending the legal abortion periods from 12 weeks to 24 weeks. Over the months, we have studied the changes to the abortion law. We have learned a lot. First of all, we see the importance of female body rights, which is often an issue. This is neglected in patriarchy, especially in Thai society. Secondly, we see social norms as something that we can change, but social change, especially those related to culture, take time. In case of this issue that are very relevant to social belief, they have to take a long time to understand and need to be communicated, such as the issue of abortions that has long been dominated by religious ideas. And finally, we see that society has a wide range of principles. Democracy is of great importance as the fundamental principle that enables society to reach an agreement based on the majority and open freedom to the minority. All of this is what we get from doing these projects. Thank you everyone for watching video. Thank you.